In this video, we're going to be having a look at our customers, and to do this, we go to Sales, Customers, and again come down here to Customers. Now from here, in the top area here, we can basically search for customers. So if we have hundreds, thousands of customers even perhaps, we may need to do a search here for that customer, and we can search for them via their name, or even drop this down and we can select from the customer groups if they're in retail or wholesale, and if they're approved or non-approved, even the date that the customer was added, their email address or their status as being enabled or disabled, or even their IP address, and click filter, and that'll just display a list of customers down here. Now we can also add customers from up here by clicking the add new, and we can also delete customers by ticking the box beside their name and coming up to the right hand side here again and clicking delete. For now, I've created a customer called Joe Blogs, and he's automatically gone into retail as this is my default. His status is enabled as I've set the status to be automatically enabled, so the customer doesn't need to be manually approved by admin. When someone new logs in, I won't have to go there and manually approve them. The customer's IP address is their internet protocol address. It's basically their location on the internet, the date that they've been added, and then over here we have the actions. So the actions here we can edit, or we can log into the store as a customer. Click on default here. That brings us over to the front end of the store, but we're actually logged in now as the customer. So for all intents and purposes, I'm Joe Blogs here, and I'm seeing the store as Joe Blogs. So I can go here and edit my account information, change password, telephone number, etc, etc. So that's what we do there. So let's just go back, and as the admin we can edit the customer here, and first thing here we can see that the customer is a retail customer. If we wanted to drop this down and change them to wholesale, we can do that. Their name we can edit, their email, telephone, basically we can edit everything. Now on the password field here, we never actually see our customers' passwords, so this is all done behind the scenes. It's something we have no access to, so it's a good security measure, or it's reassuring for our customers that nobody can access their password. Now if our customer was having difficulty resetting their password, or for whatever reason they couldn't reset it themselves and they dropped you an email or contacted you by phone, you can reset their password here by just entering a new password here and confirm it. Now just scroll down the page a bit. When our customers sign up for our account, they have the option to sign up for our newsletter, and currently you can see here that it's disabled, so we can change the status of this. Probably not a great idea, because if our customers wanted our newsletter, they would probably have ticked the box to receive it, so generally I wouldn't change the setting here. We can enable or disable the status of the customer here by dropping this down, and we can approve or unapprove them here. They're automatically approved. Then on the safe here, if they're safe, we can drop them down yes or no. Now next I'll just scroll back up a bit. We can also look at the customer's address. We can also add another address for the customer, for instance if they had a different shipping address or something down here. We can also look at our customer's history. We can add comments here and click add history if we wanted to have some notes on our customer, for instance support notes or something like that, or whatever we need to put in here. Then we can also look at the transactions that our customer has made. We can add a transaction by clicking add transaction here. Also, if we're using the reward points for our customers, we can look at the reward points here, add reward points here as well, and give the points a description. And as it says here, we can put a minus in front of the points to remove points from our customer's account. And the last thing here for our customer is the IP address, so we can just look at the customer's IP address, and every time they log in from different addresses it would be listed down here. Now over here on the right hand side we can click here to ban the IP. So this basically means that the customer using this IP will no longer be able to access our account. So for whatever reason you might have to ban your customer, maybe they're overloading your system with spam or bogus inquiries or something. If there was abuse, you can add ban IP there for this particular customer. And again, don't forget, if you make any changes, to come up to the right hand side here and click save.